Steve the Snake sent this replay in. His buddy, Too Blind to See, and him were playing some ranked. Both Diamond 1 players, so we should be able to get a lot of good information. Looks like a 3-0 loss. So we'll see what we can help, you know, what teamwork tips we can give them, and maybe what some things they can both improve on. I'll say right off the bat, the kickoff, I'm not sure what the goal of this kickoff is, right? So you're cheating. So right now you're kind of cheating, right? Which is great. Cheating is totally fine. But then you automatically just turn back and not see what happens with the kickoff. And then it's actually a really great ball for you to be cheating for, because Rolo's all the way back. If we look at where Rolo's deep in their corner. Like, if you would have just kept cheating and not build on it, you would have had a nice attack right off the rip. But you kind of played back, went and got the boost, which, I mean, it works out, but it felt like it could have been much better. Alright, good control, playing it to the corner, very, very safe. Nice pinch, ooh, a good whiff, and we're going to capitalize, right? Good play to the side, let's see what the rotation looks like. Get those little boost pads. Ooh, so I don't like this because you're doing a good job. You have 20 boosts. We need little boost pads. You know, with the way your momentum's going, you know, you have to completely stop your car almost and completely turn around and then try to speed back up to go get to this ball. Whereas if we just look at your teammate, all he has to do to go for this ball is just turn. His momentum's already kind of swinging him this way. Your momentum was taking you this way, and you're trying to reverse it and go back this way, right? So you should, in this case, let's actually show it from your view. You, in this case, as you're rotating back, we need to rotate back post. And I know the ball is probably going to come across like this way on the field, right? But if we just get this little boost pad, get this little boost pad, get this little boost pad, and then rotate here, and let Too Blind to See challenge, because he does have the momentum. He's kind of closer to the play, is in a better spot. This will just be much cleaner. Turning like this, slowing down everything, you know, you do get a touch, but I mean, it could have been much, much cleaner. A little bit of awkwardness here. You know, you gotta do one of two things here. You either gotta push this ball as we're going up this wall. There's two ways we have to play this. We either need to keep following this ball behind, let this ball roll this way, follow behind it, and we just gotta keep taking this ball all the way to the other corner, right? Play it above our net and take it to the other corner. Or we need to find a way to cut this ball off and take it back through this corner. What we don't want to do is kind of what happened, and we get rid of that arrow. We kind of play it weirdly soft like this, and it goes out, and it's almost a pass now, right? So it's very, very awkward. And if we look at what your teammate's doing, he's in a great position right now in twos. This is a great position. But then you don't help him out. He rushed it a little. This is a great position, but he needs to do a better job here of, let's read what's happening here. I mean, our teammate is still in the wall here. We shouldn't go until a play is made where it's obvious that we need to go, right? We go a little too early, and then you hit it out to the middle. Now we're back flipped in a really bad spot, and actually no one's defending the net. Thankfully, nothing comes of it. And this is a really nice dribble. Thankfully, nothing comes of it. But, you know, once you get higher ranked, like champ, people are going to score on you every time if you let that happen. So, you got to be very, very careful. Waiting for the mistake. Almost get a goal. I don't love the idea that you were waiting upfield like that, but, I mean, it's Diamond. People are going to miss, so it's totally fine. You're playing within the expectation of your opponents. Nice. Oh, just missed. I like the idea that you went for a block here. Especially since, you know, we have, you know, Jove something. We got Jove here underneath the ball. You know, just jumping up and trying to get a block, totally fine. I mean, you're trying to get pressure, just trying to make them feel your presence, totally fine. C has a good rotation back to try to keep control of this ball. The dribble isn't perfect, but it worked out. Decent rotation back. You got to the spot you needed to, and just beautiful challenge. That's what we like to see. Alright, now we play patience. I like it. It doesn't go in. The recovery is a little poor. So now what will we do? Good. Yes. I'm loving the rotation between you guys. You can tell you play a lot together. You know, you both worked well together. Alright, let's rotate out. Oh, big whiff. That would have been nice. Unfortunate that the first goal here is just a whiff. Basically by too blind to see. Honestly, I love the challenge. It's beautiful. This is going to keep a lot of pressure if you guys can get better at this. Hitting this ball to the middle. If he could have even took a shot with it. I'm trying to see where he missed. Yeah, it's just simply where he's jumping. Like, if we just go back a frame here and we look at where he jumps, right? Look at what time he jumps for this ball. So this is where he's facing, and this is basically where he jumps. He's facing right where, basically, I would say, I know this line's crooked, but basically on the right side of this ball is where he's facing when he jumps. And we got to realize that the ball is not a static thing on the field. This ball is very dynamic. It's going to move all over the place. It's never going to stay in one spot. So if we are jumping where the ball is, we're going to miss every time. You know, the ball is going to move like this. So our car should be angled in a way where we're going to cut off the path of that ball. And reading these just comes with more practice, more time playing, a lot of free play. Don't know why that notification popped up. So that's simply why, you know, our momentum is all pushing us directly this way. And we're trying to correct to go this way. And there's not enough boost in the world to do that quickly enough with how this ball is. So, unfortunate. Realistically, unfortunate. It was just the smallest margin of error there with that. Just jumped a little too whatever. The ball realistically didn't pop out super far away from him. But you know, just the slightest miscue like that. And that's how you can get scored on him pretty easily in twos. Something else I'll say with his kickoff is we really need to start incorporating flips into our kickoffs. We can't just you know, drive at it. Flipping is much more effective with boost and getting to the ball quicker. So working on that. I like the idea that you try to control it, but I think it's too slow. If I see this ever, like, you know, we have an opportunity to control this ball, and we look, and I don't see a defender anywhere in my field of view like this, I'm simply finding a way to make this ball stop bouncing and take a touch and just roll this into the net. Like, that is the play we need to be doing. We just give it too much time. Like, there's no defender for a long time. Being aggressive and attacking this ball is kind of what we should be doing. By the time we actually do take our touch, we allow the defenders to get back in time to save this. So I think, you know, the timing is just too slow for that. Could have been way more aggressive there. So we need to be careful here, right? So Too Blind to See had a really good positioning earlier where he sat in net and just kind of waited to see what's going to happen. I know we want to be aggressive and support our teammate and, you know, go with them. But with how aggressive you do it, you both are basically, you know, committed into the corner. Whereas if any defender hits this ball, it's going to go straight past you guys towards your net, right? Very, very dangerous to be committing this far. Thankfully, they both whiff, and it's fine. But like I said, once we get to champ, players aren't going to whiff like that. They're going to blast that ball past both of you, and you're going to get scored on. So there is a little forgiveness for the rank we're at, but You know, there's things. These are things we need to start thinking about now. All right. I take control. Good 50. Oh, but no. Good 50, but we need to get to the ground. Staying in the air and aerial and trying an aerial for this ball is just far too slow. And it's counterintuitive. You think it'd be faster, like I'm already in the air, let me just go for it. Just let yourself fall to the ground so you can drive at this, and you're just going to be much better off. You also don't waste all your boost that you had to just barely get a touch on it, essentially. Barely get the 50. If you would have just went to the ground, it would have been much faster. Great. Unfortunate shot, honestly. That's popped up just perfectly. So again, we're doing the same thing, right? We're rotating over. Too blind to see is kind of the first man to this. I would much rather see you kind of go to this net, right? And then wait to see what too blind can do. And then go, right? But we get a little impatient. And, you know, we eventually end up going for it. But, like, if we look where too blind is, I mean, he was already committed. He's nowhere near the net. Now we have to make, you know, this really uncomfortable save. Because the ball is not hit very hard, right? Whereas, you know, maybe there is a better option instead of playing the ball to the middle and allowing that shot, right? So a lot of the time when, you know, when we have those awkwardness, we need to look at what we did to have the effect on that. If we go back, this goal all stemmed from, you know, this attempted pinch, I would assume, here that actually ended up just playing the ball perfectly for Rolo to have a shot. And now we've cut our teammate off and they have to make a really awkward save. Right? So, being a little bit more patient. I know twos can be fast, and it should be. You should be playing fast. But, if you overcommit like that and just put the ball to the middle, you're just at a huge disadvantage. I don't like this way of cheating. If you're gonna flip, do it immediately, so that way you have landed by the time this 50 happens in the middle, right? When this 50 happens, you're still in the air. And what does that mean? That means this ball is going to be going whatever direction it's going to be going, and you're still going to be traveling this direction, and you have no control over that. And that's why you're slow to this ball. You know, thankfully the ball didn't go behind you because you would have never got there in time. But you're so committed so far forward after that, right? That, like, you could have had a better angle, but it's just not a good idea to flip and travel that huge distance and not have a control of your car, and the ball could have so many possibilities of what it could do. Good 50 though. Oh, good pass. Oh, but really good save. This is a great pass. Love the chemistry right here. You know, it's a little awkward, it's a little janky, but that pass right to the middle and too blind knew it all, the whole time. Let's watch what his perspective. Help him out. He gets a little boost pads. He stays upfield. It looks like he was going to go for a demo, which is crazy. But he's really far upfield. Ball goes perfectly towards him. Beautiful shot. Better save. Unfortunately. Better save. But now it's time to rotate back. Good touch for the most part. Could be a little bit farther to the side. Oh, and we whiff. And we whiff. And let's look at it from Too Blind's perspective. What happened here? So Too Blind tries to rotate back post. Goes off the wall. Recover. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, that's just a recovery thing. Like, there's nothing. You did what you were in a good spot. You know, but if your car wasn't, you know, rolled over on its hood, it would have been, you know, much better for you. So, that one's just unfortunate. This is where the advantage of having a teammate is, right? Let's communicate this. You know, Steve should be going, mine. And Too Blind should not touch this. Because Steve should have an absolute banger of a shot on net or off the back wall due to this, right? But, you know, they must not have talked that one out, or, I mean, comms can be delayed a little bit, so it's tough. But, you know, that's the comms part of that. You know, we shouldn't see those as much when we're playing together as a team. Good play. Nice, I like this. I like that you tried to look. Something else you can do too is if you're having a hard time when the ball is super high in the air like this, right? Ball's super high in the air, you really can't see it. Press Y if you're on Xbox, or triangle. Go out of ball cam. Go out of ball cam for just a second. Out of ball cam for just a second. And your camera will snap down to the field and you'll be able to see where everybody is. And then snap it back up and you'll have all the information you need about if you should go for this ball or not, right? But you try to make up for it by flipping the thing down, which is basically equivalent. It's basically the same thing. It's just another way to do it if you like doing it that way. But no, Rolo has a good challenge. Good save from Two Blind. Let's actually go back and watch that from his perspective. So, good rotation here. Notice how this is great. Staying in the middle of the field because it gives you the most options to save the ball. So being in the middle of the field here is great. Shot. And it's a good spot. Put it to a corner. Either corner was a great spot to put this ball. So, good to see. Good dribble. Tried to go for the demo, just missed. I mean, that was a great dribble. I actually really liked that. We'll go back and watch it fully, I think would be... Give it the most justice, right? Just good, very solid dribble. Got it past one. Tried to demo the other, just didn't work. I don't know if you were in ball cam or not. You should be out of ball cam during that, so you can see the car that you're trying to demo. Just in case you weren't, I don't know if the replay is all messed up. Again, patience thing, right? Let Two Blind cook. Let Two Blind cook. Rotate into here so we're actually protecting the net. Because watch what happens. Watch your positioning here. You know, we're right here. And if this Jove guy, you know, comes in and actually touches this ball, like, look at your net. Nobody's there. Jove plays that off the wall really hard. Rolo will just rotate. You know, Jove comes in here, smash this ball off the wall. It goes out to the middle. Rolo is going to be like this. He's just going to turn around. Boom. Have an amazing shot attempt here. So, you know, you're just a little too close. You're underneath the ball. I feel like you can just jump a little earlier for this. Like, jump right now. Jump right now, because you know a guy's coming around to challenge you eventually. Just jump right now and try to pop this ball up. You wait too long to where you get comfortable, and you allow Rolo here to have way too much time to go for this, right? If you jumped right now, you know, mistimed it. If you just jump right now, right, as that ball's going, you could easily play it over Rolo here. Two Blind also missed out on the demo, which is unfortunate. And he misses. Okay. He misses wide. Bit awkward. Let's actually go back. You know, there's something with your camera settings too, where you can't really see your car right now because of how your camera settings are set up. When the ball's directly over you, you should be able to see your car a little bit. I think just a little bit. So maybe look at what some pros do for their camera settings, and you can help you know, not be blind when the ball's directly above you. So good. Yes, just sit back, wait to see what happens. We'd much rather see you. Like, it's fine where you are now because it was kind of awkward, but you know, just right here would be a little better. Right there, just be a little better because it allows you to, if you're here, you can take plays and push the ball up the field. Whereas if you're here, you're kind of pushing balls back into your corner this way. It's very hard to curl the ball back upfield for counterattacks. So. Play to the middle. Great play out to the middle. And a beautiful save. I mean, that was a great piece of offense. That should have scored. And then the demo is too strong. But it looks like Blind. Oh, I thought Blind was going to save it. Just good demo from them. Good save. Played it to the side. Get behind it now. Got them to keep it in the corner, which is safe. A little bit of awkwardness there. I guess, you know, with this aerial, all good aerials start from the ground, right? So we're facing this way, basically. I think my line's not as straight. It's this way, but this ball is moving just slightly this way, right? So, you know, you gotta line your cards up better on the ground. Have a great night, Chronicle. Thanks for stopping by. Good pass for Blind. And good shot. Oh, it's just wide. Damn, that you guys are having some really good team plays there. Love that. And then it just wasn't enough. I mean, so overall, like, the teamwork is really good. You guys obviously play a lot together. I think it just came down to some whiffs. And to be honest, to fix those mechanical stuff with whiffs, it's just playing more. Play a lot more free play. Learn how to hit the ball really hard and how to hit it consistently. Fix the kickoffs, you know, flip into kickoffs more. I think I saw 2 Blind do that more.
Hey there, big boy.
An anonymous user gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Oh, damn. Anonymous user. Thank you so much for the gift and the subs. Right at the end of what this video is.
Hey there, big boy.
We reached our sub points goal of 15.
And we got our sub points
Thank you,
goal.
everyone.
Look at that. Look at that. So I'll wrap this up real quick and I'll address that. But yes, I think it's just going to come down to lots of free play, lots of just playing together, because you guys have good chemistry already. You really do. And I don't think that your teamwork's an issue. There are some times where we saw Steve rush through the net a little bit, but overall, like, it's good. You have a great foundation. Once you guys get those hours under your belts, you guys will be totally fine. You'll be in champ in no time. So thank you again for sending in this replay. It's very, very informative. So I appreciate you.